Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, that you had a great weekend, and have a great week. So, we are here in the Krogan hospital. We've got Mordin and Tali with us. We made it in here last time, and now we are continuing with that. Remember, this is male Shepard, Paragon, although I got Paragon and Renegade Boss full, and Adept. I romanced Ashley in the first Mass Effect and romancing Miranda in the second Mass Effect. Had a poll up and everything. And Miranda won.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
That's horrible. Also, once again, Renegade, are we in danger? In any danger? I mean, Renegade sometimes is annoying for me, although I do pick a lot of Renegade ones in this one.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Well, that's not really the excuse, but yeah, powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Okay, I left this using humans is wrong last in case it progressed the conversation. That should be all the investigations.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Interesting rule. Okay, then once again I'm stopping at Paragon points.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Let's just get them on the pistols.
Indeed.
No ammo, okay. Hey, but if you're enjoying exploring this hospital with me, Mordin and Tali, and you haven't yet, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, that bell button so you know when I post. Hit the like, let me know that you like the videos, and then you can always leave me a comment. Make a suggestion about a game, or ask one that you want to see, or just something in general that you want to tell me. I just grab this refined Iridium.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Okay, so once again, you're letting us go. Why, Paragon? Look what I've done so far, Renegade. I want to see if I do get the other Paragon options if I do take the Renegade.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
Okay, so then at least you do still get a Paragon option, so you can get some Paragon points if you want.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Okay, and another Paragon one. Just for interest sakes, the next part, it's got 4 Renegade triggers, so you can wait like 3 times if you want and listen to all his ranting. Just letting you know.
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pack...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Headed for combat.
Okay, so as you see, you kill him. It's one less Krogan you've got to worry about in the fight. And just like I say, he just keeps on talking about how they'll kill all the different races and eat their eggs and what. It's just bleh. He just keeps on ranting.
Do the trick.
Deploying combat.
Just watch out for your teammates here, they tend to like get shot. And you are kind of surrounded, so...
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I'll just cut all of this out.
Trouble. some more?
Next!
Okay, that went better this time. Sorry, I was a little bit quiet there, concentrating. Okay, grab the refined iridium. And the medical station.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Sometimes I'm really glad I can turn off my mask's olfactory filters.
See, that's why I brought Tali. She's actually got more conversation than Grant does. But that is funny. Okay, so once again, grab the circuit boards. Go up here. Grab the iridium again. And then we can access the terminal.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one just for conversation. Luckily it doesn't affect his loyalty or how he likes you.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
Once with farming equipment, I want that story.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
See, that's what I like about him, and like I said, it's a lot how I feel about the genophage. It's like, it's horrible and that they even did it to someone, but the other thing is what choice did they have the Krogan didn't actually give them another choice. They like wanted to take over the galaxy, so it's really difficult.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Okay, I'll do this for conversation, but like I said, it's not really one that I feel like.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
Okay, cool. There we go. Like I said, he's not one of those Salarians that's like insulting the Krogan and calling them like brutes and stuff. It's not that he doesn't like the Krogan, he just felt scientifically that it was the best option.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Okay, then we go to the other side. I'll talk to that now. Just grab this as well. Hacking. Oh, that was a good one.
I'll take it.
Okay. I think that's both of the Krogan vitality you get in this game. The other one you get when you get Grunt in Okir's lab, Warlord Okir.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile, werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
Okay, so once again you can just choose these, but if you want some more conversation, then we're going with this one.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of Life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
Look at that Renegade one again. Great, talk about the corpse. But, like, I like this one, so at this stage, maybe we can think about a cure for the genophage.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
Okay, so... Like I said, on the one hand, I agree with him, but you could have cured them.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Okay, I am gonna say that I agree with him. Not that's garbage. Let's do this one just for conversation as well.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
When you put it that way, you did the right thing. Not many would have the guts to look at the results and own it.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong.
Had to be me.
Ready to go, Shepard.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Okay. Let's continue on. And there's the scout. Okay, we can just hack this quickly. That one took a little bit longer.
Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werelock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werelock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werelock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. I'll have to stay.
Okay, just sit tight. I think he stays here, so I'm going with the Paragon one.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Okay, once again, you can just leave him, but I want to help.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Okay, so once again, these, I think he either dies or he stays here or whatever. Now, you can either choose this one or you can choose the Paragon one. Now, I'm choosing the Paragon one, and this is the big reason why I brought Tali. So it's not the same as when you do the Renegade one.
Millions of children will be born. Werelock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I'm standing right here.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
I can't believe that worked.
So, like I said, it's a short line, but for me it's just hilarious. It's like Quario Tomiak is like, I'm right here. Okay, we can see journal, there's the scout. And then we can see with the one we've got here.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
I'm of course Mordin on this one.
Enjoy. Enemies in front.
This should soften them up. Krogan coming at us.
Wait, I was standing downwind. Krogan closing in. Krogan closing on now.
Watch out!
Why are you going to hide there, Tali?
Moving to cover.
Okay, just grab these as well.
Coming.
We'll stay close.
Medipack.
Killed that one.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl. Enemy charging.
Well, there goes a drone.
Enjoy.
I have to admit, it's kind of annoying that they actually go take cover under behind explosives. So just grab this again. Let's see if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like it.
Hostile spotted.
I'll get you!
Now, this is not going to be fun. Let's get that.
Away. Headed your way.
Mordin, please go hide behind that.
Right there.
Coming in close.
Moving out of line of fire.
On it. Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
Do the trick.
Enemy charging.
Taking heavy fire.
They should soften them up.
Okay, and here we've actually got Chief Warlock Gold. So the Chief himself.
Deploying incineration tech.
Charging Krogan. Can do.
Whew. That was intense. Okay, so let's just go see what's in here. Okay, we've got a bypass. Nice easy one. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Nothing over there. Okay, and then we've got a hack over here. Yeah, there we go.
This looks interesting.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Okay, you can say you didn't need rescue, but Warlock is controlling. It's got some more conversation.
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupils normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He betrayed you!
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
I also do see where he's coming from.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
This might be spoiler again, but if Rex is not alive and the other clan leader is there, if you ask about Urdnot, I think his response is that Urdnot didn't allow him in there, or they didn't want anything to do with him because he's Solarian.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
I have to admit, there's a big part of me that didn't want to stop Mordin, but Paragon and like I say, this Mordin is there, thankful that you stopped him.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weirlock willingness to work with Solarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special Task Group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
This is the research that included tests on living victims. It's tainted.
Right now, victims died for nothing. Keep it. Use it. Death's worth something. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Okay, so this is once again a choice that's got repercussions for the next game. So just be aware of that. So this one I think destroys the data, and this one holds onto it, and this is just a, I don't know, more Paragon 1 or something.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I can just stay,
I'd like to look around a bit more.
because right there behind him. There we go. Here we can look around, see if there's anything else. Like I say, this place is horrible. Okay, then you can just press circle if you're ready to go. Leave. Okay, we've got a level. Troubled by Clan Weirlock's progress toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. His neural shock, new outfit, that Krogan vitality, heavy weapon ammo, credits, and iridium. Okay, so just before we go...
Nobody around here but more Krogan. Fun to kill someone. Good fight's a good fight. Doesn't matter who it's against. They want to tear off some Turian scales. Someday.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
So, like I said, that is just, once again, spoiler, but if Erdnot Rex is dead, then the other clan leader, then Erdnot destroys their women and children. They wipe out the other clan. So that's just, Rex is a lot different for me and a lot cooler.
Someday we'll get off this farm and show those Turians who
I'm just gonna get Grunt in my party. I say these got his neural shock.
and the Solarians, too. Little bastards. Smart. It doesn't fight Ragnar.
I'm just quickly gonna hand in the stuff over here. And as you see, as soon as you get here, Urge starts following you again.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? What? You don't want anything I sell, human.
Okay, like I said, I'll buy these stuff at one stage and show you. But at the moment I'm concentrating on upgrades and stuff.
Place your bet on the pits, you. Don't touch anything. Should you be in here?
I guess I bought everything from them. So we got the manifold right out the
Things
hospital.
would last longer if they didn't hit every crater. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I've got the part because I've already asked who are you, so I have the part.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
I guess actually now you've got some conversation with him because of that.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tonka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Erdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
That's one way of thinking about it.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
The pits
And-
have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was exiled.
Well, he's got a new handler now. Okay, and then we can talk to the scout again.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Okay, so that's it.
Talk to you later.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
Now let's get back to the Normandy quickly. While we are here, quickly going to talk to the shaman.
We're willing to accept a human. Shepard, I hope you have more blood on your hands and more tales of conquest. What better for proud warriors to discuss?
Also face the Reaper.
I destroyed an ancient sapient synthetic, bigger than a dreadnought and capable of devastating a planet.
A big tale, Shepard. I know you are a warrior of renown, but that is much to believe. Still, I almost believe you. If true, it is likely more foreshadow than history.
He's got a point there.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp. Don't crowd the ambassador.
Never hear of a human serving as part of someone's grand.
No. Our command is also moving precious needs on months.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Commander.
Okay, so unfortunately
That's it
they've
for
got
now.
nothing to say about
See you,
that.
Commander.
Which is kind of sad. Quickly see her. Oh, this is another spam one. You can just pause and read it. But you have to transfer 20 credits to us. No. Okay, so you can just pause and read it. This is from the shaman again. Okay, so that is going to be it for this video. Next video we'll go talk to Mordin and all those fun stuff, go through the Normandy. And then we're going to the Citadel and explore the Citadel finally. Do the quest there and help Garrus and Fane with their morality or loyalty missions. So be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.